Hey, hey Elizabeth, Tammy, how are
Hi,
you?
I'm good. And you?
Oh, I'm doing good, doing good. Oh, wow. Yeah, today we just going to have a chit chat between me and you, my
Yes.
business partner in the same area in Ontario, Canada, living like 10
Yeah.
minutes from me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how are you doing? How is your day today?
I'm good. And you?
Busy, busy, just as usual.
I know.
Trying to run things around here and running some errand for my family pretty much the whole day. So now I'm trying
Mm.
to catch up on the business.
I know. I know. And that's one good thing about this business, right? You don't have
Hmm.
to do it 24/7. The little time
Exactly.
you have available, yeah, you can do the business, right?
Right. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. Like you're not
So,
cutting
hi
into any.
everyone. Thank you for joining. If you're on the replay or you are live, tell us where you're joining from. My name is Temitope Okeowo, and some people call me Elizabeth too. That's my middle name, though. So, and this is my business partner, Kim. Introduce yourself.
Hello. I'm Kim. So most of you might know me already, but for whoever doesn't know me or whoever is going to listen to the replay, my name is Kim Pham, and I'm in Ontario, Canada. I'm living here with my husband and my daughter for over 40 years now. Yeah, so I'm still working as a full time in the IT as an IT professional, but I'm doing also this business, as a side hustle for now.
Yeah. So, I'm a mom of three living in Brampton, Ontario. I work in the healthcare field, and I'm also a digital business owner. I've been in Canada for like going to 11 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell me, Temi, like why did you start this business then? Since you are in healthcare, healthcare is pretty demanding right now, right? Like everyone needs
It's no,
people
it's
working.
too much job. I was taking too much shift, and I was tired of working paycheck to paycheck. Even with the two shift, at the end of the day, when you pay taxes, the money is gone. So I needed something to supplement my income. I needed something that I can do at the comfort of my home, like I can be with
Hmm.
my kids and still be working on my business. And that was how I came into an ad that talked about this business. At first, I was skeptical. I was like, because I saw a lot of, and it took me like some time before I made my decision. I was able to do my due diligence. I saw some people's ad. I was like, okay, now that is saying. So at the end of the day, I just say, you know what, let me just try it. Right? If you don't try something, you don't know if it's going to work out for you. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. It's a little bit lagging, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, okay, if I don't try it, then if I just stay where I am, then I can't move, right? Because nothing changes if nothing changes. So you have to take a step first to know if it's going to work for you or not. So that was why I said, okay, people are there doing it, right? I see people from my community doing it. I was like, okay, let me see what they are doing there. And I thank God, everything has been going up well. I've been able to develop myself in different areas, apart from the financial aspect, personal, intercommunication skills, everything. Like it's just all encompassing, right?
Hmm.
So I'm really thankful for like coming across this opportunity.
I see, I see. Yeah,
What
the
about
same
you?
thing for me. Yeah, the same thing pretty much for me. Like I'm still working on my full-time job, but I also want to find like a side hustle where I can work in parallel. So, like it's not going to interfere with my schedule and everything, and I want eventually to have more time with my family, to do whatever I love to do. So, eventually this is going to be my plan A. But for now
I
it's
know.
my plan B, right?
And
But
yeah,
yeah. But eventually like I kind of give myself like a goal in a couple of years, um because I really want to retire early, and then I have time to travel the world, to be next to my parents, near my parents, because they are getting old now, right? So I want to spend a lot of time with them, just to cherish those moments together.
mhm.
And yeah, so that's my main reason why I joined this business. And especially when I see a lot of success stories out there, like from real people, it's just kind of motivate me more, right? Like it's inspiring me, and then it's motivating me more. And I see like they are just normal people, just like you and me, right? And they are eventually they are successful within just a few years. So
Yeah.
if they can do it, why not me? Why not you,
Yeah.
right? So that's why I
Mhm.
want to give myself like a chance, like to try out, and to make sure that I'm moving forward my goals, and moving forward to the success path. If anyone can do it, like I'm pretty sure I can do it too.
Sure, yeah. And those people that are doing it, they don't have two heads. People succeeding, like they it took them time. But it's funny the way people like instant gratification. Like people just want to. You've been working for, just imagine, people working for like 40 years. At the end of the day, when you retire, how much do you get for your pension? You
Not
understand?
much,
So now
not
you want to
much.
start a business and you think that within it's possible. That's why people have different stories. There are people that they get into this business after 2, 3 months, they get success with people. Some people it takes them 6 months, some people it takes them. But it's funny the way at the end of the day, after working for 40 years, then your retirement, what do you get for your retirement? You know?
Hmm.
So, but with this business, you have a legacy to build for your children, for your family. You're going to retire well, people are retiring at the age of 30 in this business, some people 40, because they already have something on ground. But
And
even
it's
with
it's
those jobs,
guaranteed, eh? When you're reaching at a certain level, you have a
yes,
fixed income. It's guaranteed.
yes. But even with your
For
job, after 40 years, what do you get? You get stipend. Like just the amount of money that cannot even pay for your basic needs, not to talk of rent or your mortgage.
exactly, exactly. And then like after your pension, when you're no longer there, it's not going to be passed on to your kids, right? But this business you can
Ever.
pass along to your like to your kids,
Your
and they
kids,
can
yeah.
continue whatever you're
Mhm.
left off, right?
You're doing, yeah,
um yeah, and then it's just keep building up. So even
yeah.
it's just so funny because when I learn about that I can pass on the business to my daughter, I was talking to her, right? And she was telling me, just so funny to hear her talk, like she's like, Mom, so then I don't need to finish my education because you're going to pass on the business to me, right?
Mm.
So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not there yet. Like until the day I'm there, then I'm going to pass it on to you, and then you can do whatever you want with it, right? Or for your future kids or whoever you want to pass on. But for now, just finish your education.
Even if you're still doing the business, by the time she's 18, you can bring her in.
Hmm.
You understand? Yeah, you can bring her in. She's going to be under you and she's going to be making money.
Exactly,
I
exactly.
wanted you to tell me your story. You remember the story you shared the last time? That
Hmm.
story was so touching. Can you share it here? About
Sure,
how
of
you,
course.
sometimes some people wait till life happens to them. We don't have to wait till life happens to us before we take a decision to make it to get another source of income. Everybody nowadays having an extra source of income is not it's not a luxury, it's a necessity
Hmm.
because
Yes.
everything is getting expensive. People are even people. What about talking about people that are being laid off? You
Hmm.
know,
Right. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not like I have three major event that is happening in my life, right? In such a short period of time, pretty much at the same time. So that's why like it's even pushing me even further because my why is very big, right? So first of all, as you mentioned, because I'm in the IT industry, like you cannot rely on your full-time IT job until you retire, right? There's bumps here and there, and then you have to climb up the ladder, like over time. And then eventually I got laid off, right? Not one, not two, but many times during my career. I'm in the IT world for like over 25 years, so I got laid off a few times. So at the very beginning is normal. Like I mean, I went back to the market and search for another job and just keep moving along with my professional life. But then at this stage, like I mean, at this point of time in my life where I'm approaching my retirement, obviously I don't want to work until I'm 65 or 67 and just get the pension from the government, right? I wanted to do something more useful in my life, and then I can retire early, and then I can do whatever I want, right? So that's the number one reason why. It's because I got laid off, and I want to find something that it can back me up, right? So I don't have to rely on my full-time job to be able to secure that financial part of it. That's one thing. The second thing is because my husband got diagnosed with cancer, right? Now it's okay because we found the tumor very early in the stage, so he got removed, and but we still have to follow with the doctors monitoring and all those things. But that's a burden because I realized that life is so short, and especially like I never thought that is going to be my husband, right? Because he's very healthy. He's very, active and healthy. He will be the last person that I think is going to have health problem. But anyways, what can you do? There's things
Right.
that you cannot control in life, right? So that's my second wake up calls. And then my third wake up calls is because of my parents. At this age, like I mean, they are over their 80s now, right? So their health are not doing good. Like my dad, he's on and off, and he's been into emerging so many times. So it's just like I don't know how long he's going to last. My mom, she's okay, but to take care of him, it's pretty like you have to take care of someone like 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
It's very tiring too, right? And she's not young either. So anyway, so then I saw that, right? Like I'm like, okay, my parents are getting old. Like how much time I can spend with them now, right? Like every single day is a blessing for me. So anyway, so
Mm.
that's kind of pushing me to look for something more flexible so I can kind of manage my schedule, manage my time, and go and see them anytime I want. Because if you're kind of caught into a corporate schedule, like every time you go, you want to take time off, or you want to go on vacation, or visit your family. You have to ask permission, and sometimes depending on the team, the project, and everything,
Yeah.
it's not that easy,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
For a short period of time, like a couple of days here, 1 week there, it's okay. But when you're asking for like 2 weeks and above, it's
Mhm.
getting a little bit harder. So anyway, so that's why it's kind of pushed me to think a little bit more and try to find something that I can work on my own schedule. So
Yeah.
that's why it's kind of pushing me to go and start up this business. And so far, you know what, it's not only about the financial part, about the time freedom, but it's also about the personal growth that I can get from this
Yes.
business,
Mhm.
because I have learned a lot. There's just so many
Yes.
things to
Yes.
learn, right?
Yeah.
With our training
Mhm.
side, you know that, right? Like the
Yes.
training side,
Yes.
it's just overwhelming. Like I have so much, I gained so much knowledge
Mhm.
in such a short period of time, and I'm
Mhm.
still learning at this stage. And to pay that
Yeah.
minimum amount, like the minimum fee to
I
register and thing,
know. It's
I
just a
mean, it's
blessing, honestly.
yeah, it's for a lifetime, right?
No, we don't need to be paying. We don't need to be paying for the training monthly. Like some businesses
Exactly.
you have to be paying monthly for the personal growth and everything. But we don't need to do this, and we have the trainings every Wednesday. It's just mind blowing.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so that's another plus, because think about it. If you have to take any online course, right? Like let's say any marketing or business course online, you still have to pay a couple of $1,000s to learn, right? To go into a college or university and learn that course online, right? Or let's say if you have to go back to your studies and redo your college and things like that, right? You still
Mhm.
have pay
Yeah,
a few thousand to learn that thing. And at the end of the day, what you have, a piece of paper, a diploma, right? And who's going to guarantee you that you're going to have a job?
and is the job guaranteed?
And it's not a job guarantee either, right? Because you can work for a few years and then you get laid off just like me.
Yeah, I know. And you might not even get them. You might not even get a job. You might look for a job for a while, and you might not even get it in time.
Right, exactly. So that's why, like, I mean, for all the people out there, like, you guys have to take a look on this because, like, at
You.
least explore it and see if this business is for you
Yeah.
or
You don't even need
not.
to be tech savvy. It's a step-by-step video that is going to tell you what to do. You don't need to be
Mhm.
tech savvy. A lot of people from different professions. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have healthcare workers, we have nurses, we have plumber, we have construction workers. People from all aspects of life doing this business.
And we have stay-at-home mom too.
Yeah, stay-at-home mom. Yeah, doing it. Yes.
Like, I think, like, the best time for the best people is the stay-at-home mom, because if you are on maternity leave or your kids are
Yeah.
still small and you want to, have some time
Yeah.
to kind of do a
Mhm,
side
mhm.
hustle at the same time as taking
Yes.
care of your kids, right? This is
Yeah.
really the best time to look, right? Because we are professional, like, we have our still our 9 to 5 full-time
Mhm.
job to care about. But like, we can manage, like, I manage my time too, right? Like, by the time I'm done with my work at work, after dinner, after cleaning up her house, after, everyone has their own thing, and then in the evening I just have to spend like a couple of hours just to work on this business, and then that's it, right? Every day, couple of hours, it's not a big deal.
Mhm.
Instead of go and
Yeah.
watch a movie on Netflix, which doesn't really help, it's just a waste of time to
Mhm.
me. But
I
before, I
know.
didn't
Just
think that
scrolling
way,
on your
right?
internet without making money, or just scrolling on your internet without making money. You have to scroll more business instead of just scrolling on the internet, wasting a lot of time watching people's posts and everything. You know.
Exactly. Like, a lot of people are spending their time like just surfing on the net, or surfing on Facebook, from other profile and things like that, and or watching a movie on Netflix. Those times, like, I used to be like that before, but then I kind of realized that I waste so much time because I'm not generating anything, and I'm
Mhm.
just wasting my time, kind of enjoying whatever, right? But then now I have a different mindset because I'm running a business right now, right? And then I want, like, obviously to retire early, so I have to work on my business. I have to work just like working on a business, not like a hobby, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, if you take it seriously, on this business, obviously you're going to be successful one day. But if you're
Yeah.
not putting the effort and you're not working hard enough, forget it. It's not for you.
Yeah. So yeah, I know a lot of people that they were working before, and now this business is just their plan A, right? They don't have any other thing they're doing except this business, and they've been doing a whole lot of things. And this business is a business that you can take anywhere with you, in as much as you have your phone and your internet. You can do this business anywhere. You can be on vacation and be doing your business. You can be in the store and be doing your business. It works on automation. All the heavy lifting has been done.
Right, right. And
Yeah.
all
You're
you
not,
have to
you're
do
not going
is
to do anything. You have to do something.
mhm. Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is just what to post a few posts here and there every day, right? And
Mhm.
we are attraction marketing, so we just try to help people out and how to start a business, and that's pretty much it. What you have to do, right? And then the rest is like all the automated system behind that is going to work for you. So basically you don't have much things to care about because that system is taking care of it. All the heavy lifting is done by the automated system.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of people as well, like, like, I don't know about your community, Temi, but for us, like, because I'm originally from Vietnam, so in our Vietnamese culture, in our Vietnamese community, like, a lot of people doesn't really talk much English, or they don't have the basic skills
Mhm.
in English. So we all also have training site translate into Vietnamese, so it's easier for them to follow and to be able to start up their business as well. So that's a big plus for
Yeah.
whoever doesn't know the language, like, I mean, who
There are
doesn't
different
know
different
English.
languages. Yeah, different languages. The training is being subtitled in different languages.
Right.
My own place mostly because in Nigeria we speak English is like our second language, right? We speak English. It's part of our language. So most people can still follow through with the training, except
Hmm.
like the very illiterate ones
Okay.
that won't be able to yeah. So because English is our language too in Nigeria, we speak English and my native language, right? So yeah.
Hmm. I see. So tell me, like, how did you overcome your fears at the very beginning? Because you might have some doubt before you start this business, right?
Yes, I had a lot of doubt. I was skeptical. Then I was like, one of my fears is putting myself out. Like, I'm a
Mm.
very private person. Like, I don't really like showing, like, when I see people, posting pictures, doing stuff like that, I'm like, oh, they are showing off. But I realized that it's not it's not a matter of showing off. It's just like you showing your lifestyle and attracting people, right? Just for people
Mm-hmm.
to know that there's good out there. It's not just about working and straining yourself, doing two to three jobs, and at the end of the day, your body will pain you and all that. So that was my fear at first, like bringing myself out. And
Mm-hmm.
with the training, that's why I said it's not just about even the financial aspect. There are a lot of shy people, introverted people in this business. And now when you see them talking, you'll be like, oh my God, is this person? Like you develop your mental states, your leadership skills, everything develops. Like this business is, I'm just telling, it's mind blowing, honestly. Like you develop yourself in different aspects. You can be able to talk at any time without being scared of, talking or what people are going to say.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I like again about this community is the support. Oh my God, they have a very good support system. People help each other. People are always ready to help. So when you come into this business, you're not just all by yourself. You have a mentor assigned to you, you have a coach assigned to you. We have people of like minds too in the community that can help you through when you have any difficulty in the business. So that's one thing again that I really appreciate about this business. So my fear was, is it true? Like when I was seeing everything, I was like, do you think this business is real? But I thank God I didn't, because I've done a lot of businesses proud to this business, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, am I going to this kind of thing again? But I found out that this was different. No, this is a different business entirely. Like everything about this business is different. I really like sometimes when especially after our meetings. Oh my God. You need to see the way I usually feel. Like I'm all geared up back again. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. So
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing I can say that you just need to come and see yourself. You just need to come and see yourself.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people doesn't really know because they are still in the fence, right? Like in the background, like they didn't really bother to come inside. Like most of them are just listening to the webinar, and then when it comes to paying that 149 fees, they kind of stuck right there, right? They are in front of the door, but they don't. They are not having the guts to open the door and go in, right? And
I
then
know.
like that's the most critical part of it because you're right there, and then you just have to
Mhm,
make that extra step to go and explore, right?
mhm, mhm.
And the
And there's one quote by Tony Robbins. I want to say,
uh-huh.
never leave the sight of a goal without taking some form of action towards its attainment.
Yeah.
So if you are checking, if you're on the webinar and you finish watching the webinar and you think that, oh, you get to the 149, you think that, oh, should I pay it or not? If you leave that site, you're not attaining your goal. You understand? So why don't you pay the 149? And thank God this 149 is a money back guarantee, right? If you come
Mm-hmm.
inside and you feel that you don't want to do the business anymore, you think it's something you cannot do, you have 30 days refundable period. So you're going to be refunded. You understand? So why don't you come in first, check it out, and if you think that it's not going to work for you, then you ask for your money back. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just sometimes it baffles me when you can spend 500, 1,000 on things that is not even going to bring back any benefit to you. You understand? But you can't spend 149 to something that is going to change your life for the better, that is going to change the life of your children or the legacy. You're going to build a legacy for your children, your grandchildren. Even the Bible said it that a good man builds wealth for his grandchildren. You know, so I
Right.
don't know. Sometimes I just feel that why can't people make this sacrifice and see first? You
Well,
understand?
you know, even like there's people like you just go out with your family, like a dinner, like a family dinner outside, right? At the restaurant, you pay 150 easily for that dinner, like a family of four, right? And it's gone. You just have you enjoy the dinner, and it's like 140, $150. It's gone, right? But for this one, like, you just pay, and it's for your own benefit, it's for your own knowledge, and it's for your kids future. like
Mm-hmm.
why hesitate on that thing? And especially as you said, right, you have 30 days to get your fees refunded if you think that this business is not for you. So you at the end of the day, you're not really losing anything, right? But you give your chance, like you give yourself a chance to explore if this is the business for you. Otherwise, you're going to skip that opportunity. You never know, right? You never know that, this might be something for you, that you might, you know be able to work on to run your own business, and then to retire in the next couple of years. Who knows? So if you don't give your chance like yourself a chance, then you're going to miss out the opportunity. That's for sure, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and especially, I mean, like the policy is that the fee is it's refundable within 30 days, right? Like, so they can do like their own research. They can make, they can go in, look for all the precaution videos, and then, make their own decisions, see their family situation. I mean, no one can take decision for you. Like, you have to be the one
Yes.
who's
Yes.
taking
Mm-hmm.
decision for yourself,
Yes.
for your life, right?
100%. Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Timmy, what will be the
Mm-hmm.
last advice you will give to someone who wants to start the business?
What I'm going to just say is, if you look at something from afar, like in my dialect, they used to say, "Tomani, you run, you run." Ijo lo fẹ́ ra òótọ́, lo fẹ́ rí òótọ́. I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, they are lying." But if you don't
Mm,
come and see yourself, how would you know if they're lying or not? You know? So just what I want to just say is come and see for yourself. Pay the 149, it's refundable within 30 days. If you get inside and you feel that you don't want to do this business, something that is not meant for you, then you'll be refunded. I know this business is not for everybody. Some people they just want to be in the position they had. They don't want change. They're not, they don't have their mindset is, and that's one thing about we people, like some people they have to get that mentality of mediocrity from
mm,
their mindset. A lot of people are wired with that average life, that mediocrity life. So if you don't get rid of it, you are the only one that can do that decision yourself. Nobody can do it for you.
mm-hmm,
So if you don't get rid of it and try something that is going to change your life, then I don't know what to say. Like honestly, I
right.
honestly don't know what to say. I don't know what advice I can give you again. If somebody is giving you an opportunity that is going to change your life, and they say, okay, you have a guarantee, a 30 days return policy, right? It's just like buying something in the store. You say, okay,
Mm,
I don't want it. It will be refunded. So it's just so it is not, you're not sure what you are doing. You won't do that 30 days. You understand? And the system has been running for like 7, 8 years. The company that we're partnering with is it's been running for like 50 years now. 50 years.
mm-hmm,
So it's not a new business that we just started. And if there is no guarantee in it, we can't even be showing our faces here. You know,
right.
we have
Yep.
people that have been doing it for a while when the system started, and they're still there. So
Yeah, it's hard. Like, a lot of them are still, at the fence. That's for sure. But as you said, right, like we have to go bypass that stage to be able to explore and make a good decision. Like, if you don't explore, then there's no point. I mean, the business is not easy going. Like, I mean, you have to put effort. That's for sure. But if you're not the type of putting effort, and be self motivated, and then you just expect that everything to come nice and clear to you, then this is not something for you. So at least, give it a try, and then figure that out for yourself. you know Tammy, when I first started, like, I just like like anyone else, right? I'm very skeptical. I was, because there's so many things online that you never know, right? You don't want to get scam and things like that, right? But the thing is, because when I finally found out, because my number one criteria was, the business has to be legal, right? Like I don't want to deal into, like, some fishy business that I don't
Mhm,
even know if, I don't want
mhm,
to have trouble later on. So my first number one criteria is this business has to be legal, to be, it has to be legit, right? So as soon as I found out that it's legit, because I do receive, tax form from the government to fill,
mhm,
and you have to kind of register the business and things like that with the
mhm,
government
mhm,
of,
mhm,
Canada. So from that point on, I did not hesitate anymore, because I know that
yeah,
this is legit, and I know that I'm not going to be scammed. It's just depend on me how I want to run my business. So that's why
mhm,
it
mhm.
took me only 3 days, just 3 days to go for it.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Is if you don't even have the authorization to work in Canada or anywhere you are, you can't even do the business. You have to have the
Exactly.
authorization to work
Yep. Yep.
because
That's true.
it's a legal business. So we pay our taxes every year on it. So
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool. So thank you very much, Tammy, to join me for a good chit chat today.
I really loved it today. I really love the chat. Yeah.
Right, right. And we met each other like two times now, right? We're going to meet more
Yeah, and we are
a little
meeting
bit later.
soon again. We are meeting soon. We are meeting for
Yeah.
the family dinner and we're gonna meet at the other training, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Two more, and then more to come,
yeah.
obviously. But
More to
yeah,
come, yeah,
it's
of
just
course,
so
of course. Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for today, everyone. We cannot like discuss on the business for more than that,
I
because
know.
you have to go to see the webinar, because there's just so much to discuss, right? We cannot squeeze in into a go live for half an hour.
Yeah.
It's much more than that. So go and explore, and then let us know if you have any question. Just drop us a message, either Tammy or me, and then we're going to give you more information on this. Okay?
Mhm, mhm.
Okay. Have a great
Yeah,
night,
thank you,
everyone. Thank you,
everyone.
Tammy. Have a great night too.
You too. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.